Welcome to Review Battles, where we rival off two shoes in similar colorways against each other. We've selected 5 categories. Let's see how the shoes hold up. As we run through them, write down what you think and let's see if we agree. Let's introduce our contestants. First, we have the Seafoam ones and the Seafoam 4s. The first category is silhouette. If it's a Jordan 1, 3 or 4, it automatically gets a 5. If it's a Jordan 2, 5, 6, 8, 11 or 12, it automatically gets a 4, and if it's any other silhouette, it gets a 3. So since these are a Jordan 1 and these are a Jordan 4, they both get a 5 for the first category. Let's move on to the second category, ease of styling. Now this isn't how fashionable the shoes are, it's how easy it is to style them with everyday items. I've selected a bunch of items and we're gonna run through them, giving each item a ranking out of 5, and then we're gonna see what the average score is. So, starting with the Seafoam ones. White t-shirt 5, grey t-shirt 3.5, black tees 1, grey joggers 4, black joggers 2, grey shorts 4, black shorts 1.5, black cargo pants 2.5, coloured cargo pants 3, light jeans 3, dark jeans 3. This gives us an average score of 2.95. Now onto the Seafoam 4s. White tee 5, grey tee 4, black tee 5, grey joggers 4.5, black joggers 4, grey shorts 5, black shorts 5, black cargo pants 5, coloured cargo pants 4, light jeans 4, dark jeans 4. This gives us a total of 4.14. Now let's go to the next category, material. Starting with the Jordan 1s. I think these have decent material. I think the leather used on the quarter panel and around the ankle area is, some of your most basic Jordan 1 leather. It's nothing special. When you rub your fingers through it, it feels rough. The suede, it doesn't feel as dry as some of the other suede we've seen in some other shoes. If you look super close, you might get like glimpses of live suede. Materials could have been a lot better, and because of that, I give it a 2. Now moving on to the 4s. Again, nothing crazy here. Leather used here is very basic. It's not very soft, does feel a little bit stiff. It's your average Jordan 4 leather. It's a little bit lazy, and not every shoe can, have some special leather or have some special feature, but there wasn't any effort to make this shoe stand out on its material. So because of that, I also give it a 2. Looking now at the packaging and the story. In this category, we'll be looking at, other than the shoe's aesthetics, what makes the shoe special? Is there a story behind it? Is it part of a series? What was the purpose of this release? Now, what's special about this shoe is that we actually hadn't seen a Seafoam colorway on a shoe before. This was the first Seafoam to release. It follows the Chicago color blocking, which everyone loves and is very popular, and it winks to the OG vibes. I don't think that's significant enough to really give it any points. Unfortunately, I'm only going to give it a 2. With the Seafoam 4s, it's a continuation of that same story. The fact that it's the second, it makes it a little bit less special. What could be special about this shoe is that it showed that the Seafoam series might not be, just a one-off. Other shoes might potentially also be released with this color blocking. I mean, it does add a bit of excitement, but it doesn't really get any originality points. So I don't think its story is that significant, and because of that, I'm only going to give it a 1. Now on to the final category. This category is made out of 3 subcategories. The first one is uniqueness. Let's start with the Seafoam ones. How unique is this shoe? I think it's pretty unique. We hadn't seen a colorway like this before. There's not much other detail going around it that adds value to the uniqueness. So because of that, I only give it a 2.5. Now let's look at design. With design, they could have done a lot with this shoe. They could have, added extra colors. They could have, added extra materials. But I think it might have been a strategic decision to kind of keep the shoe simple. Knowing when to keep things simple is also an art in itself. And I think Jordan Brand did that very well with this shoe. It's one of those shoes that whenever I show my friends that aren't into sneakers, they're like, oh my God, that is such a nice color. Like, gives you like beach club vibes, I think this shoe deserves a solid 3. And finally, colorway. I think it's pretty clear that I am a fan of this colorway. and because of that I'm going to also give it a 3. Now looking at the Jordan 4s, starting with uniqueness, I don't think there's a lot to say about this shoe. It's a green transformation of the fire red 4s. Because of that I give it a 2. At design, again, they could have overdone it, they didn't. I think this shoe the average person would like to wear. I tested this with my friends who are not into sneakers and I've asked them what they think of this, and they all said this is a clean shoe. I think the design element in this shoe was enough to generate the excitement in the sneaker community, and I think they did a great job. Because of that I give it a 3. For the colorway, again, it's very simple, so versatile the shoe. You could wear it in so many different occasions. I think the colorway is amazing, so I give it a 4. And in total, the Seafoam 1s got 2.83 and the 4s got a total of 3. Before we look at what the final score is, I want to say one thing. Both of these shoes are women's shoes. It's great to see Jordan brand focusing on women's launches just as much as men's and making them wearable for both genders. We've seen some amazing women's drops. I think in the last 3-4 years, I've picked up quite a lot of women's shoes. You know, your off-white 4s, even with the Armand Meniers. Armand Menier's been killing it with the women's shoes. So yeah, shout out to all the women's sneakerheads and shout out to Jordan brand for pushing that agenda forward. Now let's look at which shoe won. So the 4s have it. I tried to make this test as unbiased as possible and try to include categories which would catch a variety of different things, but my personal verdict is I also like the 4s more. I think just because of how much more I can wear these, but I love these. The thing is, I've actually worn these. I haven't even worn these yet. Now, were we aligned? Did you think the same thing? Would you have rated the shoes different? Leave a comment as to what you think. Look out for the future reviews and let's see if we're more aligned then. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Loads of content on the way. And don't forget to share and like. And I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.